Get 'em. This is your host, Junior the Truth.
78 Sports TV here.
Black Fight Fan TV.
It's your boy Ticket TV.
This ain't Combat Sports.
Bloodboxing returns.
What's good, Fight Fans? Nurses Corner.
K-Black Boxing, NBA.
Beverly Rose Boxing and Entertainment.
Cali Enigma, Boxing and Sports Network.
It's your boy Booba Sports TV.
Smoke City.
Yes indeed, yes indeed.
Smoke City Mob.
Yo, Smoke City.
Smoke City.
Yes indeed, yes indeed.
Smoke City Mob.
Yo, Smoke City. We right back in this bitch like we left our key. Yeah, man.
Smoke City.
Yes indeed, yes indeed.
Smoke City Mob.
Yo, Smoke City.
Smoke City.
Yes indeed, yes indeed.
Smoke City Mob.
Yo, Smoke City.
Yes, indeed, family. Yes, indeed. What's going on, baby? What's the damn deal? This is Junior the Truth. This is indeed the Smoke City Mobcast, man. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in, man. We really, truly, genuinely appreciate you for rocking with us, man. You guys have absolutely no idea. Shout out to the LDBC, man, the entire LDBC. That is Lions Den boxing community, man. Be sure you go visit the website over at www.ldbcsports.com. Create a profile while you're over there, man. It is absolutely 100% free. When I say free, I'm talking free. I'm talking the real free. The free, that free 99. You feel me? Also check us out here every Wednesday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Smoke City Mobcast, man, presented by, sponsored by, featuring the LDBC. Our show streams live via the Smoke City Mobcast YouTube channel. We see a lot of you guys on the channel, so be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to that. And also, man, download the LDBC mobile app, whether you're Team Apple or Team Android. We do have a mobile application for you, and it's for, you guessed it, free 99. So download that app. We stream live via the app as well. So we are simultaneously streaming via the YouTube channel as well as the app. Salute to y'all over on the YouTube channel. We see you guys, and salute to the few of you guys that are over on the actual LDBC mobile application, man. We see you. We see you shining, baby. You feel me? We see you over there shining. So salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all. Hey, man. Once again, man, just thank y'all so much, man, for tuning in, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. I got my brothers in here with me today. My brother BFTB, my brother KQKC, and my brother Stay Ready Boxing, man. You feel me? We in here, man, doing what it is that we do, man. You know what I'm saying? We in here doing what it is that we do, man. You feel me? It ain't no secret, man. It ain't no secret. But before we jump in and get into what it is we gonna do, you feel me? We got to do this roll call. We got to do the roll call for the real one. Shout out to the Architect One, first in the chat room. Salute, family. Christian Thomas, what's up, baby? Mike James, 616, Hyphy, Bo One, Marcus the Great, Harold Jones, Ancestral Rage, Champions First Sports and Entertainment. Salute, family. JC, what's up, baby? Rod Sportsman Lee, I see you. I see you, Rod Sportsman Lee. I see you. Yes, indeed. Let me see. Houdini sometime. What up, baby? KLC, what's happening? The real Sea-Dog One. What up, baby? Ryan Kirk Kendall, what's happening, family? Charles D is free. What's up, baby? Corner Girl 66, what's up, love? Yeah. About Bondro Thurbo. Man, I know I fucked that up, man, but Bodro Thibodeau. I'm not sure, man. Salute to you, family. You got two X's at the end. Akeem the Great, what's up, baby? Southside, what's happening? Whatever, man. What's up, babies? Ohio, all up in this thing. Akeem the Great. Mark Wonderlick, salute to Utah. Bontown, South D-Town, what's up? Dion Washington, salute to Alabama, Tuscaloosa, home of the champ. MJD2, what's up, baby? True Speaker, what's happening? Charles D. I said you already. Let me see. King Louis 2. Man, this thing skipped over everybody. Max Sullivan, what's up, baby? Star, City J, Brian S, Mike James 616, Mr. 229, Zion loves DJ, Beverly Rose, Boxing Entertainment. What's up, sis? I see you in the building. Rob Walker, what's up? Marcus Johnson, what's going on, family? Dago 619. Corey Lee Boxing, what's up, baby? White Knot, I see you. The I fella, I see you. Cypher Supreme, Rob, what's up? KF Harris, Real 6. .SB90, what's up, baby? Ronaldo Tool, you feel me? Zelly 1327, Lassine the Dream, Cash G, I see you in the building. Woo wee. Boy, y'all made the man. We had to roll through the whole song. You feel me? We had to roll through the whole song. And that's that, hey, nephew. You feel me? That's that, hey, nephew. Man, before we get started, man, I'm going to go and open up the floor to my brother KQKC, man. He got something he want to share with you guys. KQKC, go ahead, family.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? No, I just want to say thank everybody in the LDBC for all the support and help for giving me over 500. And I appreciate it. You know, I'm always going to hold it down and on to the next 500. And I appreciate all the mentors in the LDBC. And you can follow me at KQKC Boxing right here on YouTube. And if you just hit show more, you can follow all my sites. And also, everybody that wanted to know what KQKC stands for, just go to my video and you'll see. All right? And that's it.
Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. My brother BFTB, what's going on, family?
Yeah, I'm in the building. They know what it is, man. They know what the deal is. They know where the grave dig is at, man, and they know where the goddamn graveyard is. Brother, listen, before we cooking this, right? I need to let everybody know, anybody talking about AJ resume, remember, this dude was number 2 in the WBC. Ask yourself, who did he fight to get that ranking? I'm going to leave it on that.
Yes, indeed, my brother. Let me take this thing over to Stay Ready. Stay Ready. What's up, baby?
What's going down? What's going down?
Yes, indeed. Tell the people how they can follow you, family.
Man, y'all can follow me on YouTube, Stay Ready Boxing TV. You can follow me on Instagram, Stay Ready Boxing TV. Your choice, but I really would like you to sub to my channel instead. But you know, it is what it is.
Yes, indeed. Body Snatcher, what's going on, baby?
Man, not much. How you doing today?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed, family. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Man, you can follow me right here on YouTube at the Body Snatcher Boxing MMA and Fitness. Man, putting that content out. If you want that advice on fitness, I got you too. And also on Body Snatcher 1987. That's my Instagram. You can follow me there too.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My brother, the bottom line, Santee Walden in the building. What's going on, baby?
What's happening with you? How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed, man. How you doing, family?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good, man. Life is beautiful.
Yes, indeed. Tell the people how they can follow you, bro.
Right here on YouTube, the bottom line, Santee Walden. Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me take it over to Legendary Topcast. What's going on, family? Legendary Topcast, can you hear me?
Pace, what's up with it, cousin Joey?
What's up, family? How you feeling, bro?
Oh man, hey man, life is amazing. It is what it should be, goddamn.
Yes, indeed. Tell the people how they can follow you.
Oh man, you can choose lose, you can stay confused, goddamn. You want some cool boxing news? Fuck with the King Legendary Topcast, man. You can follow me right here on YouTube and Legendary Topcast 22 on Instagram, goddamn.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So let me take this thing. Let me go back to Santee. The bottom line. Let me go back to you, bro. So we got Porter versus Ugas this week. You know, I know it hasn't gotten a lot of airtime and so on and so forth. I want to know your thoughts on that fight and who you're picking in the Showtime Sean Porter versus Ugas fight for the WBC Welterweight Championship of the World. It's on you, bottom line.
Oh, Sean Porter, absolutely. Sean Porter hasn't really faced too many problems throughout his career breaking folks down. He survived the test of time because of his boring but aggressively physical, nasty style, which he has shown you at different times that he can reach certain heights if he needs to in order to be successful. Okay, I love the boy Sean Porter, man. Everything from inside of the ring to outside of the ring. And I believe that he'll be successful. I don't think this is any fight where Porter actually wanted to test himself. And that's not to shit on his opponent like that. He's fighting decent opposition. But in the same thing, I believe that this is kind of cool, and I would say, let me say warm in the pot in order for him to be able to fight a prime opposition. This is just somebody to kind of, to get him back in the groove. Porter's always been an active fighter. Porter's always been a fighter of the people. Porter always travels, to other people's fights, and he always supports the sport of boxing well. Okay, majority of the time, when you're looking at an event in particular, or preferably the PBC, you're going to see Sean Porter in the crowd with a suit on. Okay, doing the proud work, man, of a fighter that not only promotes himself, man, but promotes and supports the sport of boxing. Excuse me. So because of that, and not only that, but his remarkable record and the bodies that he has on his record, Sean Porter will be successful. He's a man that has always fought top opposition, even as an amateur. He has bodies. So I don't see nothing different. Porter's going to come in there looking like Sean Porter.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So let me go. Let me take it to the body snatcher. Body snatcher, same question, man. Your thoughts on the Porter versus Ugas fight, man, and who you got winning?
Man, I'm definitely I'm gonna have to edge it to Porter, man. It's just I feel like, man, Ugas, man, he's good and pretty athletic and everything, but Sean Porter, man, his aggressive style and his athleticism, I think, gonna be a bit much because when he mauled his way in, I want to see how I never seen Uga face a style like Sean Porter, and I feel like Sean Porter really beat people off his athleticism and his work effort. That's how he really beat him. He's not technical like that. I mean, he can fight, but he's not really technical. He's like that football player style of fighting. So man, and I feel like Ugas, he's not like Keith Thurman and Kell Brook. So I feel like, man, definitely Sean Porter, man. I feel like it's gonna go to decision though still.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me take it over to Stay Ready. Stay Ready. Same question, man. Your thoughts on the Porter Ugas fight? Who you picking?
I'm picking Sean Porter. I think it's going to be a unanimous decision. I don't think nobody get knocked out, but I think it's going to be an all right fight because you got a fighter like Sean Porter that's going to smother his opponent, but then you got a counterboxer like Ugas. Ugas just pillow fisted, but if he could. Ugas actually has a chance if he can stay away from Sean Porter. He is a counter fighter. We just got to see, how good his footwork is and how he is on the move. But I still think Sean Porter gonna edge him out. I think he's gonna get inside and he's gonna work him. Smother his opponent. I think that's how he's gonna edge this fight out.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My brother BFTB. Same question, man. We got Porter versus Ugas, man. Your thoughts on the fight and who you got winning?
So, all right. So this fight is totally up to Sean Porter. Now I know some people may disagree with me. This is totally up to Sean Porter. I don't think Ugas is going to beat Sean Porter unless Sean Porter tries to box him. So Sean Porter showed me something in his fight against Danny Garcia that I was not expecting. I was not expecting him to not be a brawler and be a boxer. And I believe he cannot outbox Ugas. I believe he does what he normally does. He beats Ugas easily, in my opinion. If he just goes in there, roughs this dude up, mauls him, and just bodies him, I think he will obliterate Ugas. That's my opinion. But I do not believe if he goes in there and tries to do the approach that he did with Danny Garcia, the actual boxing, I believe he's not. I believe Ugas is a better boxer if we look at it from that standpoint, but I believe Porter is a better fighter. And if Porter fights him, he beats him easy, in my opinion.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. My brother, Legendary. Same question, man. Your thoughts on the Porter versus Ugas fight, man? Who you got winning?
Oh man, Ohio, stand up, goddamn man. Hey man, I like Porter, man. Niggas be talking shit and swallow spit by Porter, man. But one thing, you gonna get a motherfucking entertaining fight out of Porter, man. That motherfucker there, man, you need a weapon for that nigga, man. Or you need to hit hard, goddamn. And Ugas don't hit hard. You know, Ugas is a good regular fighter, goddamn. Everything you want out of a good regular fighter, man. You know, I think he'll have some moments in that fight, man. But overall, man, it's levels to this shit, you feel me? You gonna have to beat that nigga up. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter, one of them niggas, I'm gonna beat you up or you gotta beat me up, man. He gonna be right there in your motherfucking chest. Bitch, we finna fight. You shouldn't have got in the rope. So Ugas, I don't know, man. I don't think he got enough power to make Sean Porter respect him or stay off of him, man. Fuck around and see a stoppage, man. I got a late round stoppage in it.
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna hold on to my pick, man, due to my ridiculous bias. So I'm gonna hold on to my pick and my thoughts on the fight. I'll talk about it. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
We know Ohio ride for they fighters though, goddamn. Ohio is like Jersey. Them motherfuckers ride for they fighters, man. So I ain't mad at you, man. And y'all niggas is fly than the motherfucker down there, man. They be dressing their ass out there in Ohio, man. Junior, I be seeing your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn right, man. Turn up.
I appreciate it, family. I'm gonna go right back to you though, Legend. I'm gonna go right back to you because I want you to set it off on this one. So also, man, a fight that's kind of flying below the radar. We have Dimitri Bivol versus Joe Smith Jr., the All-American boy, man. I want to know y'all thoughts on that fight, man, and who you got winning. I'm gonna start with you, Legend.
Man, on the cool, man, that's a tough fight right there for me to pick, man, because I think that's a 50-50 fight. I think they can go anyway, man, but I kind of got Bill edging that one out, man. Kind of got him edging that one out. I want to see if Smith gonna use his range, man. He got some power behind his shots too, man, but overall, I don't know why, but I'm leaning towards Bill in this one, man. But I really ain't getting up for this fight right here, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 78. He want to see them Eastern European fighters fight each other, goddamn.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm gonna bring it to you, Santee. Yes, indeed. It's on you, bro. We got a Bivol versus Joe Smith Jr., man. Your thoughts on this fight, man, and who you got winning?
I like both fighters, man. I actually do. Joe Smith is to me, he's a dog. Okay, he has one speed. That's it. That's to come in there and maul your motherfucking ass. If that's not what he's able to do with you, well, then more than likely you're gonna dust his boots. So, what I of course, any sane person that knows his boxing, you're gonna lean towards Bivol. You don't see a whole lot that Joe Smith Jr. can exploit in Bivol at all. Okay? I'm not saying, I'm just saying at all. Okay? Because what I am saying is simply this. Joe Smith has the ability, like so many other fighters that possess power, to be able to ring your bell. You know, one clean shot can get you up out of there. But when you reach past midget height, small man boxing, okay, preferably around the 147 weight, you can even say 130. That's when you can really preferably get all the dirt knocked off of you, okay? All the dirt, okay? All the backwash. You can get your afro lifted to the back of your neck. That's how you can get hit. So for Joe Smith, he'll go down in boxing fans' heart as the man that knocked Uncle Ben out the ring, and you can see the bottom of his feet. Okay, that's what Joe Smith to me will go down as, and also the man that knocked the dirt off of Funfara. All right, I love Joe Smith, man. I love his aggression. I love his story. You know, the man is he's a good dude in my book. You know. But being in there against a skilled boxer, a man that knows how to time and calculate and pace himself, I mean, that's dangerous for anybody. And Bivol is a lot better than what's put on paper, okay? I know we are sick and tired of them shoving these Russians and East Europeans in your face telling you, hey, look at this nigga. All right, well, turn around and look at this motherfucker. All right, well, look at this guy over here. Well, check this dude out. And these guys ain't fighting no damn body. All right, they just getting credit off of GP. I do not put Bivol in that circle. I'm sorry. I see something with him that is a lot more different than a lot of the other guys. And I know some folks will point to, oh, but he didn't knock out Isaac Chilemba. A lot of people didn't knock out Isaac Chilemba. Okay? A lot of people couldn't fit that bill. He's awkward. He's awkward as shit. That's a weird dude to put your hands on in the first place. He almost whooped Sergey Kovalev's ass. All right? With him on the way to fighting Andre Ward for the first time. So that's unfair, to look at him and say, well, he ain't stopped Chilemba. Sure. Well, you let me know who did and how hard it was to do that shit, okay? Bivol in my book, man, is he'll be one of the final four gentlemen. If it did come down to if they had a tournament, as far as being the best there at that division, he's more, like I say, he's more skillful than what's put on paper.
Yes, indeed. Body Snatcher, I'm gonna come to you, man, with the same question. We got Dimitri Bivol versus Joe Smith Jr., man. Your thoughts on the fight and who you picking?
Yeah, who you say that again?
Is Dimitri Bivol and Joe Smith Jr., light heavyweights, and they're fighting for the WBA World Light Heavyweight title.
Man, you said Joe Smith Jr. and what else? One more time, because you was breaking up a little bit.
Dimitri Bivol, the dude from Eastern Europe.
Oh, okay. Man, it's a good fight right here, man. Might edge it to Joe Smith Jr., but slightly though, man. Man, it's gonna be a good fight though, because man, Joseph Smith Jr. He's gonna really push the action, I feel, and make Demetrius really bite down. But Demetrius he don't come to lay down either. He come to fight too. But man, I think it's gonna be a good fight. But I edged it to Joe Smith Jr. slightly, but I think he's gonna go to decision and be a close call.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Stay ready. I'm right back at you. Same question. Go ahead.
I'm edging Bivol out just on the strength that he's more technical. Joe Smith got some power, but Joe Smith gonna have to hit him, and get a flush shot on him. I like Joe Smith, but I don't think he's gonna pull this one out. I don't think he gets knocked out either. And I've seen Bivol knock a few of them out. I think this go to decision.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna be a good all around fight though. It's hard for me to pick, like really, because I really want to go with Joe Smith, but I stopped going with my head. Start going with my heart and start going with my head. So I'm going with my head. Yeah, I ain't losing no money.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me take it over to KQKC. KQKC, same question, man. Your thoughts on the Bivol versus Joe Smith Jr.
Okay, well, let me answer you guys and Porter.
That's what I was just about to ask you. I just realized I ain't asked you about that. My fault, brother. Go ahead.
No, it's good. It's cool. Well, with Porter and you guys, first of all, I hope he got a plan for Porter. You know what Porter gonna do? He gonna try to box a little bit. Then he gonna go back to his old tactics. Go and get it. Try to smother your punches, and sometimes he smother his. But you guys don't have the power to keep him off of him. So he got to use his ring general, lateral movement. Do like what Keith Thurman tried to do. Catch him. Never go straight back. You go straight back, you're going to get countered. All right? Because you guys is a counter puncher. Okay? So what you got to do, go side to side. Then what you do is you catch him. When he coming in, catch him with a check hook. Catch him with an uppercut. That will slow him down, and use the jab to keep him at bay a little bit. Then he'd think twice before he rush in. Don't give him a chance to think. That's what he got to do. But Porter will edge it out, though, because he's stronger, and you guys is one of your basic technical fighters. So I got Sean Porter winning that one. Now, with Joe Smith, all right, strong, good hitter. Bivol, like Santi, my boy say, all the European fighters, they coming out of the woodworks, but they can hit. For some reason, the Argentinas, they can hit. They are not going to go in there and just lay down. They can hit. Because Bivol, he can hit. He knocked a few out. Joe Smith, he can hit also. So I'm going to edge Bivol out on this one because I don't think Smith can handle his power. I really don't. Now, when he sit down on him, really sit down on him. And that's all I got.
Yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. My brother, BFTB. Same question, man. Your thoughts on Bivol versus Joe Smith Jr.?
Well, first off, I don't fuck with neither one of these dudes. Just to be first off, I mean, I don't really like Bivol like that. I mean, people look at the dude and like his style and shit like that. I don't like this nigga, man. I don't like Bivol. I mean, I just don't like this dude, though. And with Joe Smith, he got power. You know what I'm saying? But what else does he got? I think if Bivol goes in there and tries to outbox him, he should win. But if he goes in there and tries to slug, he's getting knocked the fuck out. I know people are not going to say, wait a minute, he's got a decent chin. I seen Bivol take punch after punch, left and right, taking punches to give his. You know what I'm saying? And that's all fun and fine and dandy and fan friendly and all that. But you take a punch against a dude that can punch, and let's see how much you can give back. So I mean, if he just tries to box Joe Smith, I think he beats him easy. Because I mean, I don't really rate neither one of these guys, to be honest. But if he boxes, then cool. If he tries to go ahead and be a little fan friendly, he get knocked the fuck out.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'll cook on this just a little bit. I'm rocking with Joe Smith Jr., man. Twofold. First of all, he's American. He's a white American. And never mind, man. I'm not even going to even open up the conversation about the hypocrisy within the sport of boxing, because all these bitches will support Lomachenko, Triple G, hell, Canelo, because he fair-skinned it, Tyson Fury, all this shit, but you won't support Joe Smith Jr., a blue-collar, hard-working, white American boxer who's getting it out the motherfucking mud.
Caleb Plant, for him either. Same way.
Yeah, you're not pulling for him. You're not pulling for Joe Smith Jr. I find that to be, crazy, but leave it to the LDBC. Leave it to the Lions Den boxing community to shine the light and put some paint where it ain't. I'm rocking with Joe Smith Jr. And I'm going to piggyback off what BFTB said. I think Bivol gets hit a lot. And the fortunate thing about it is that he's gotten hit a lot, but he got hit a lot by John Pascal. You feel me? Who was, his best days are behind him. You feel me? Isaac Chilemba, who's not really known for hurting people. You feel me? And then he got in and he stopped Sullivan Barrera. He hasn't gotten hit by somebody who has the ability to punch like Joe Smith Jr., in my opinion. So whether it's his fan-friendly style or if he has the inability to protect himself at all times, if he catch some of them sledgehammers from Joe Smith Jr., we're going to be seeing, he going to be looking at the ceiling. You feel me? We're going to see the bottom of his boots too, just like Uncle Ben. You know what I mean? So I'm rocking with Joe Smith Jr., man. I got Joe Smith Jr. by stoppage. And the new WBA World Light Heavyweight Champion of the World, the construction worker, Joe Smith Jr. You feel me? Freaky Joe is what I'm going to call him. Freaky Joe.
AKA Mr. Fishbone. Okay? If he knock his ass out, his name is officially Fishbone. Okay? You can call him Fish for short.
Hey, I'm coming right back to you though. So keep your mic on, Santee. So we're gonna give the people what they're looking for. We know what they tuned in here for. We know what they came for. Everybody know what they came for. Dillian Whyte took his 20-head hyena face ass and signed with Scam Daddy Bob M, aka Never Trust the Old Jew in a Smile, and the ESPN, man. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think what you know. I think what everybody knows. All right, this is set and lined up for Dillian Whyte versus Tyson Fury. I mean, ain't that what you already think? Of course. Sure. What else is there to provide entertainment? Bob Arum is a slime ball, but you can't be that greasy without being smart. Okay? You can't be that much of a dirtbag without having some form of intelligence. Okay? So I have a prize, okay, that's a big star in his town. Okay, how do I promote him? How do I feed the beast? Okay, let's get two guys from around there, all right, so I can pack a stadium in the UK and fatten up fatten my pockets up and get the stage set for Wilder Fury 2. Bob knows what he's getting. He knows what he got out of both of these fighters. So in order to make it good, in order to steal the bag, all right, he has to set things in motion to where as though, all right, the controversy from the Wilder fight and all this other shit. Don't get me wrong, Tyson Fury's a ducker. Okay, he's gonna go in history. He had to take that charge. But in the meanwhile, in the mean goddamn time, all right, Bob's gonna make sure he can do some stealing. Okay, so he'll warm these two up real quick and give him some bums to beat up. All right, you know how to get his money back. He paid a lot for these jokers. All right. They say I paid a lot for that cattle. All right. So because of that, he's going to make sure he gets return on his investment. You know, a lot of these slime ball promoters don't like showing all these fighters all the money that's there. They hate Al Heyman because Al Heyman gave the fighters some of the promotional money. Okay, some of the shit that you got from Budweiser or Corona and all this stuff. You got a slice of that money. All right, so in a lot of cases, even dealing with Eddie and his crumb slime ball ass, that's why it's not too hard for some of these OGs or whatever, or old slime balls that have been in the game to knock off and steal one of his fighters. Because he doesn't know how to crunch numbers good enough to be able to seriously give one of these guys a bag or to create some interest where they've never seen it before. That's why folks can come in there and run through the back door and steal from him. Okay, and he's just sitting there looking dumb. This is why you lost Dillian. All right? You knew how to count. You knew how much money you was getting from your pops or whatever with that silver spoon in your mouth. But you never really knew how to count, goddammit. Bob's little crusty ass knows how to count. Okay? Dillian is going to make a way for himself to where as though that he can be able to stretch this bag out and be able to be comfortable and to have a decent career. He understood what everybody else understood, at least at this point, or before this point, okay? He was the original decision for AJ and Eddie Hearn, you know, for their bullshit plan. Even after he already got spiked and knocked the fuck out, he was the original pick. Okay, as they say, he overpriced himself, or they were just greedy. So he knows at this point in time, all right, he can take his little pointy top head over ESPN and collect a substantial living, all right, from a dirtbag by the name of Bob Arum, a.k.a. Dirty Bob. They used to call him Dirty Bob. Okay, look, he knows he can go ahead and get that bag real quick. Why not? He ain't doing nothing else. He already proved that when he was lying, he got caught lying, all right, on social media, and King Kong Luis Ortiz chased him right back in the bushes. He tried to stick his pointy head up, you know, from the middle of the bushes. And and King Kong Luis Ortiz chased his little pickle head ass back in me. Okay. So since you're going to pump fake and bluff already, right? You know what I'm saying? You might as well go over there to Dirty Bob. All right, let him straighten you out. Go get that motherfucker, not a gym bag, a grocery bag. It's a difference. Mm-hmm. Okay? Go get that damn grocery bag real quick. All right, and let him hang you a couple hours, and at least you can get the fatter end of the bread than what Slick Eddie was going to pay you anyway. All right, he can use you for a couple fights to get beat up, real to prepare you for Tyson Fury to put you back in the bushes head first. Okay. Meanwhile, he said, yeah, you got to fatten the rabbit up before you cook them, right? Right. There you go. You know.
Go put him back in the bushes head first. Hey, I'm gonna come over to QKC. Same thing. We need to hear your thoughts on Dillian Whyte signing with Top Rank and ESPN.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna look at it like this: Wilder and Fury 2, they was on the road to making more money than the first fight, and you know, Bob Arum, you know, he gonna take a sniff. He gonna do what he got to do to bring Dillian Whyte over there. And Dillian Whyte is disgruntled with Eddie Hearn. We know that. He's not worried about Dillian Whyte. He's worried about Anthony Joshua. Because Dillian Whyte is less than what Anthony Joshua is. So Anthony Joshua say, okay, I know where I'm going to go. I'm going to go where I can make some money. I'll go where somebody will pick me up. So Bob Arum did what Al Heyman always do, because he's a trendsetter, and everything he does, they follow right behind him. They complain, but they do what he does. So what he did was he pulled Dillian Whyte over to fight Tyson Fury. Because, see, Fury didn't have nobody to fight when he went to Top Rank. He's just a lonely heavyweight over there. I mean, that Tyson Fury was. So now he can fight Dylan White. Then the winner of that fight, he can make a fight with Deontay Wilder. Now, I'm not mad at Wilder if he go for that one fight deal. You know, you got to do what you got to do for you and your family. That's what it is. You know, you got to make that money. You know, but now Eddie Hearn knocking down Wilder door, ringing his phone off the hook, but still he don't want to give up that 50-50. Why don't you just give up the 50-50 and let them fight? Because you're going to make way more that you put in and let that happen. But both guys are a two-headed snake. Both of them. And both of them will bite you if you're not looking. And that's what Bob Arum trying to do. He's trying to now corner the UK market because Al Heyman, the deal he did with ITV. Now, don't think Frank Warren is innocent in all this shit. He what we call here in Chicago, two-faced motherfucker. And that's what he is. So he played one side and tried to play the other side. But you don't know. You can get caught and you can get hurt bad when you do shit like that. And with these guys, money hurts them. And when they lose it, it hurt them bad. So Eddie Hearn is looking to make that deal because he don't have nothing else going after Anthony Joshua beat Jarrell Miller. Who else he going to fight? So everything going to come full circle. We're going to have the Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua fight. It just be patient. It's going to happen sooner or later because I read the UK papers. They're not happy with Anthony Joshua. They don't believe this Jarrell Miller fight is even what necessary. It's not even necessary. It's a phony. He's fighting the less and protecting that O. That's why I'm saying legacy been gone. Now we got people just to care about money. They don't care about no legacy. What? Legacy? They don't give a shit about that. Sugar Ray Leonard went all the way to Panama to ask Roberto Duran, why'd you quit? Because he want to know. Because he thought he did his best. But the best wasn't good enough, I think. But today, they take that bag. They take that easy route. Remember that? That easy route. So sometimes, you know, legacy does mean more than money. The money will come. See, Deontay Wilder, he did it right. No matter how many motherfuckers he knocked out. Wasn't no cameras around him. Wasn't nobody mugging him going down the street. But when he started knocking out more and more and more, then everybody coming to crawling. But they don't want to pay. That's all I got.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me take this thing over to Legendary Top Cat. Same question, man. Your thoughts on Dillian Whyte signing over with Top Rank?
Oh man, but you know Dylan White is a side bitch by nature. You feel me? He always gonna play the number two, and he down there like he getting comfortable with the shit, man. But I tell you though, they keep putting him in that position, man. He gonna fuck around and upset one of the motherfuckers, man. Cause you know the side bitch always striving to be the main bitch. You know what I'm saying? But on the cool though, ESPN, man, they trying to lock the board up on the heavyweights, man, just like the zone locked the middleweights up over there. You feel me? So they got a little money, man. They throwing it out there, man. KQ had a good point about how they trying to get them tap into the UK market over there. You feel me? They got ESPN UK over there and all that type of shit. So, hey, man. Hey, they got the money, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't mad at him for going to get his money. Probably was the best situation. He go over there and beat up on niggas like Brian Jennings and all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? He a side bitch. He in that minus B class category too. So he can go over there and fight niggas of his caliber. You know what I'm saying? But they fuck around and give him a shot at one of these main bitches, man. He fuck around and take them out, man. You know what I'm saying? He fuck around and get lucky and take one of them out. But yeah, he's a side bitch, and that proved it again, man. I think he should have went over there with Al though. Took that money from Uncle Al, became the face of PBC in the UK, you feel me? And then pushed his line over there. That way he wouldn't have technically been a side bitch over there. You know what I'm saying? He could have got his own house, his own car. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't just got to call that 4 in the morning and tell him open the door. You know what I'm saying? fuck and then burn off, you know what I'm saying, type of shit. He could probably got him a little status over there, man. But I guess he feel like that was his best opportunity for him, man. But this nigga Al, he a motherfucker. Not Al, Bob. Goddamn Bobby. Bobby a motherfucker, man. That nigga there. I think he said he gonna get him one more, man. He over there knocking Wilder, man, knocking Al. You feel me? They trying to lock up the board on them heavyweights, man. I wouldn't be surprised if they gonna make their move at Wilder next, though.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Body Snatcher, same question, man. Your thoughts on Dillian Whyte signing over with Top Rank?
All right, here I go. Yeah, man. Sign over with Top Rank. Shoot, man. It might be kind of benefit him in a way, but I just want him honestly to fight the best fighters. Like, want to see him fight like even like a Fury or Wilder or something. And being at Top Rank, actually, will he still be able to fight them guys being over there though?
I mean, he'll be. The chances are he'll fight Fury way
before Wilder.
Yeah, way before. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I would still like him to do that, and then especially if that could be a good fight, then maybe he can go on Wilder. But him being over Top Rank, probably ain't no bad idea for him though. I mean, I just want to see him have some good fights, so not no easy bums and nothing. I want to see what he really about though. That's my thoughts.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's go on over, man. Let's go on over to my brother. Stay ready, man.
What's going down?
Man, come on, give it to me, man. Your thoughts.
This shit shocked me the other night. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got ready to do my live and got that notification that motherfucker was going to Top Rank. It threw me off. But then I thought to myself, you know what? I ain't mad at him. Good. Fuck that whole Eddie in his ass. Like, real talk. Because that's exactly what he did. He fucked Eddie all the way up. All his plans for Anthony Joshua. Now you got to sit there and try to find a fight for him. Who Anthony Joshua gonna fight? On his own.
Mm-hmm.
Who he gonna fight? Deontay Wilder ain't coming over there. Fury ain't coming over there. Now Dillian Whyte ain't coming over there. Now you the only choice you got left is bringing Usyk up or fighting Pulev. Because anybody else is garbage. You bum bashing after that.
He trying to get Klitschko over there.
Man, Klitschko need to stay his ass retired. Or somebody retire him for that long retirement.
Mm-hmm.
That long retirement, like Bob Arum for the take in and you know what? To be honest with you, I think Bob Arum setting himself up too because he's been signing more and more fighters lately too. Whoever's on his wheel and testament to take over Top Rank gonna be set up real nice. So, you know that's part of it too. But yeah, Eddie Hearn like in a position to where he got to figure out his next move. I think that's why he came out the other day and said, "Yeah, we're willing to take Anthony Joshua over to Showtime," and he hoping that Anthony Joshua can win this fight. But we all know what it is, you know. We know what's gonna happen in the end. At the end of the day, everybody gonna meet up with Bomb Squad, and it's a say goodnight, Irene.
Yes, indeed. BFTB, man. Same question, man. Your thoughts on the Dillian Whyte move over the Top Rank?
I mean, shit, Junior, man. You know I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that nigga. To be honest, I don't give a fuck if he moved to Mars. It wouldn't make me no difference. But because this clown spit in Eddie Hearn's face is the only reason why I like it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you remember, not too long ago, this burnt Shrek looking bastard was over in the U.S. You know what I'm saying? And coming back over there talking about Eddie, I'm not leaving you, Eddie. I'm not going nowhere, Eddie. I'm here, Eddie. I mean, they're doing the interviews. This motherfucker talk about he ain't going nowhere. You got these pussy ass UK dick rotten fan bitches that are like, oh well, yeah. Dillian Whyte is loyal. He's so loyal. You know what I'm saying? And I still got the videos downloaded and the comments saved. So you already know I'm doing a video about that already. You know what I'm saying? Just to put more spit in these motherfuckers' face. You know what I'm saying? So I really didn't give a fuck where he went, to be honest. I didn't I know people were saying, man, we should have went over to the PBC so we can get that Wilder fight, man. It really don't matter. Wilder is a free agent. He can fight wherever in the fuck he wants to. People keep looking at this as if it's like a bad deal for. It ain't a bad. Listen, these dirty dirt muppet motherfuckers can go wherever they want. They are fucking themselves. You know what I'm saying? They're not. They think these stupid, silly, dirty motherfuckers is like, oh well, look at Wilder. He's not getting a big payday, bro. Wilder can fight anywhere he wants, anywhere. He is not tied to nobody. All right, your bitch ass is tied to ESPN. Your bitch ass is tied to the Zone and Matchroom and all these other stupid motherfucking places. You can't get what you want, you bitch ass clown. The dude that you dick ride can't get what he wants. Deontay Wilder can go wherever in the fuck he wants to. You fucking morons. All right. So when it comes down to it, if Deontay Wilder feels like if they do a purse bid, let's just say, Dillian Whyte becomes the mandatory and they do a purse bid, right? Well, guess what? Deontay Wilder's gonna get paid big time. He is the champion. So if you do a purse split, well, he's gonna get the bigger bread. And if you want to put it on ESPN, fine. Deontay Wilder will go over there, slump this bitch nigga at home, and then go back to wherever the fuck he wants to go to. I mean, this is light work. I'm not understanding how this is a problem for it ain't a problem for me. Fuck Dillian Whyte. Motherfucker can go to hell with his fucking balls with dipped in gasoline. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Go wherever you want. I don't give a fuck. I just listen. My champ is in a good position. Fight wherever he wants, whoever he wants. That's all I care about.
Man, for me, I look at it like this, man. I'm happy that Dillian Whyte made a move for himself. I didn't see it coming. Didn't expect it from Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte was a pinnacle piece with regard to the AJ Protection Agency. Dillian Whyte moved from Mushroom Boxing and he made his move to Top Rank, and he's snatched the curtain down on the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? And he sees and now we can see the puppet strings, in my opinion. He was very, very intentional with his role, was very intentional with protecting Anthony Joshua, which is why I have no idea why Eddie Hearn did not keep him happy. And I really honestly feel like the only reason why Dillian Whyte didn't get this fight is because he posed a bigger threat than Big Baby Miller. That's what I really feel. And I felt like Dillian Whyte realized what it is. And he decided to make a move. And the funny thing about it though is if we just rewind the track a little while ago, right? If we just rewind the track a little while ago, and I said this in the Punch Junkie Morning Show this morning, Eddie Hearn and Mushroom Boxing, not only did they have Anthony Joshua, but they had AJ, they had Dillian Whyte, and they had Luis King Kong Ortiz, all signed to the promotional outfit. They had the work there, but they were too busy trying to protect AJ that they lost their grip on the other heavyweights. They actually had AJ, Dillian Whyte, and Luis Ortiz signed. You feel me? Like it's when you look at that, and when I look at it, I'm like, man, Eddie Hearn is messing this whole thing up. He's fumbling left and right. And so Dillian Whyte leaving constitutes, you know what I mean, the end of something. The end is near. The end is near. And that's just, how I feel. Now, I'll also say this. When I look at this move for Dillian Whyte to Top Rank, and more importantly, the hell with Top Rank, just like it's to hell with Mushroom Boxing. I'm looking at the Zone app and I'm looking at the ESPN network. You feel me? This is a race to who is going to promote and have Deontay Wilder on their network first. Who is going to have Deontay Wilder first? That's how I look at it. Who is going to draw the champ to their network first? That's how I feel. I think that with ESPN signing the heavyweights and making a big deal of the lineal championship and so on and so forth, and then with them having the ability to throw an undisclosed amount of money at Deontay Wilder, I think they have a good chance of landing them. The DAZN, if they come out and after this fight after this Joshua Big Baby Miller fight, and there's no guarantee that Joshua was gonna come out of this fight still holding. You feel me? There's no guarantee, which would be really truly the worst thing that could happen to them, because first and foremost, they won't have the Wilder fight next. Secondly, they'll have to do the rematch with Big Baby. And Wilder will go on and move on and fight one of the dudes, over with the ESPN on the ESPN side. You know what I'm saying? But if somehow AJ comes out of that match with a win, out of that bout with a win, they have to immediately, and I say immediately, make the Wilder fight. Immediately, they have to make that fight. It's in there because the jig is up on the DAZN. You got Canelo over there. Canelo's actually fighting the redhead cheetah, is actually fighting Danny Jacobs. You feel me? Which is a colossal fight. There's things that are going on over there on the DAZN, and they're losing their grip. Mushroom Boxing is losing their grip, so they're gonna have to really truly come to the table and act like they got sense. They're gonna have to come to the table and give the champ 50-50. And they're gonna have to make that fight, and they're gonna have to make that fight next. Period. In 2019, we will get that fight, or it's gonna be over. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing about it, is that not only is Mushroom Boxing and Eddie Hearn over here fucking up, but they're also fucking up in the UK as it relates to you know what I'm saying? They're the fans base there. Their network deal that they have over there with sports. What's it called? Who's the network that showcases their fights? Sky Sports. The Sky Sports Network, who's exclusively signed to a deal with Mushroom Boxing, but Mushroom is taking their fighters to appease the DAZN people, and they're showing the Mushroom Boxing pay-per-view fights at 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning over there on Sky Sports. Like it's just a clusterfuck. And I don't know, man. I don't know. There are a lot of people over there in the UK that are very, very uneasy and unhappy with them. So I think ultimately, like I said, this is just a race to who's going to have Deontay Wilder first. Period. I know that they're throwing out money and doing this stuff and so on and so forth, but who's going to get Deontay Wilder on the network first? So I'm gonna come to you. I'm gonna come back to you. Stay ready. So let me ask you this.
Yo.
We got ESPN and they're snatching up, the heavyweights and making a press for this boxing shit, right?
Yeah.
Is the ESPN is boxing on ESPN or ESPN's moves, is it good or bad for boxing?
Honestly, ESPN out of all the fight cards that we've been getting, ESPN's been putting on the best fight cards. So what they're doing right now, I'm not saying is bad for boxing, but I still got to see more. I got to see what they're gonna do, because right now they only putting their bids in for what heavyweight and the lower tier fights. Where you got lightweight with Teofimo and Vasyl Lomachenko. You got Terrence Crawford, but he's not really getting the good fights right now. You got a few of the super middleweights too, but that's really it. So I can't really say it's good it's bad, but they're putting on better cards than PBC. In all honesty, like full fight cards, their cards are better than the PBC. The Golden Boy and DAZN ain't even in competition with PBC or ESPN right now. But as far as promotion, the level of fighting and competition, ESPN's got the best competition right now, because those last few cards we've been getting from ESPN has been whack. The only fight's been really worth to them is the last good fight they gave us really that we was really watching was Caleb Plant and Uskatiki. After that, all these fights has really been. It seemed like y'all rushing these cards just to put something together to give us to watch. Because even the Sean Porter fight coming up this weekend, the card ain't worth the fuck. We got the only fight I'm looking forward to on that whole card is FL Jogba and Amir Mansour. That's it.
Yes.
The rest of the card is garbage.
Yes, indeed. Legendary, man. Let me come to you, man. Same question, man. ESPN, good or bad for boxing?
Oh man, hey man, I think it's great for boxing out there. Hey, that's the biggest platform for worldwide sports shit. They tell you when that bitch come on, man. Dun however that shit go, goddamn.
Talk
Hey
to
man,
the
these niggas got that bag over there, man. Hey, cuz
Dun-dun-dun.
Junior, this bitch got that Disney money over there, man.
talk
I'm
to the
trying to
people.
tell you, hey, Eric, that shit there global. That shit international, man. What that nigga little baby say, goddamn, we global now, man. But yeah, man, they got that bag, man, and they throwing it around, man. They coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's the you had a great point on that. Both of them being apps, meaning the zone. So that right now they just cutting out the competition, man. Showtime ain't even no competition because the bag ain't big enough. Nigga, you can't talk to me. What little YG say? Big money take little money, goddamn.
Mhm.
So it really ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying, on that end, man. So yeah, I think it's great, man. It's the biggest platform for sports, goddamn. And like Stay Ready said, man, them niggas got some good ass cards. Talking about full fight cards over there, man. They really showing their ass, man. They got a lot of young talent over there, man. And they putting these boys out on the screen. Niggas in the barbershop and shit. I'm getting my hair cut the other day. Them niggas watching the fight in the barbershop type of shit. So yeah, man, this shit great for boxing, man. So that's why I say, hey, man, I'm telling you, they done got Dylan White. That's another checkmate on the board. They locking this shit up. It's chess, not checkers, man. I think they finna go sit down in the boardroom, goddamn, and come at Wilder with a bad motherfucking play, man. Turn up.
hmm Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. KQKC, same question. ESPN, good or bad for boxing?
I think it's good. Competition is always good. It don't matter who it is, like PBC. We getting fights. What's this? 10 weeks in a row, weekends in a row, we getting fights. Now, what I like about PBC, we might not get the fights we want to see, but we getting fights, and they putting on a platform where these young brothers that just starting out, just went pro, 10-0, they get a chance to shine. They get a chance to be on national TV. I like that shit. Give them a chance to get under the bright lights, get used to the crowd. Then let them grow up. But ESPN, Bob Aaron finna take that dirt nap, right? And they gonna bury him with his ass up. That means kiss my ass, everybody. So basically that's what's going down. They trying to put in what all they can get in. They right now heavyweights, next weight cruiserweights. That's on down the line. Then 154, 147. They trying to stack before they're gonna end up like Golden Boy. Cause don't sleep on Al Heyman. Why they doing all this shit? He's somewhere in a room with a computer and a calculator, figuring out his next move. And just like he did with ITV, trust me, he got something up his sleeve. Let them have all the fanfare they want. But watch, Al Heyman gonna come out with a doozy. Remember, KQKC said that. Peace.
Let me
Hey, Joy,
go ahead.
hey, Bob Brown walking around here looking like Jacob Rothschild. I'm telling you, he gonna croak in a minute.
Come on, bro. God damn, bro. Come on, man. Body snatcher, man. Same question, man. This ESPN stuff, man. Is it a good or bad for boxing, bro? Body snatcher, you on mute, bro. Body snatcher, you there? All right. BFTB, talk to me. Good or bad for boxing?
And listen, man, bro, let's keep this shit a buck, all right? Let's keep it a buck. I don't know why everybody is talking about people's pockets. I don't know why we talking about. Listen, I don't give a fuck about all the a whole shitload of fights. I don't give a fuck about what these niggas is making. I don't give a fuck about none of that. All right, the fights that we want to see: Joshua Wilder, Spence Crawford,
Talk to the people.
Lomachenko, Tank Davis.
Talk to the
These
people.
are the fights we want to see. All right, anything that is hindering those fights from happening is not good for me. I don't give a listen. If it's good for y'all, fine. I am about the best fighting the best. Okay, that's what I am about. I'm not about the best getting paid. I don't give a fuck what these niggas make. All right, none of them, ne'er nada. Okay, I don't give a fuck what they went to ESPN to get their bag. I don't give a fuck what they did over to DAZN. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I don't. That is not my entertainment. I don't sit back like these weirdos, like this clown in the chat, in the link right in the chat, talking about these dudes got paid. Come see me tomorrow. Come to the graveyard and see me tomorrow. I got a body bag for you. All right? Come see me tomorrow. This weirdo's talking about, oh, they're getting their bag. Fuck they bag. That's not my entertainment. That is not my entertainment. I don't give a fuck how much these bitch ass niggas is making. All right? I don't care. I don't give a fuck what Tyson Fury made. Fuck what Dillian Whyte makes per fight. My entertainment, what I get out of these fighters is them fighting who the fuck I want to see them fight. Now, if they're going to some location that is hindering that, somebody explain to me how the fuck that is good for my boxing view. How is that good for me? How is that good for a boxing fan to watch this bitch nigga Dillian Whyte and this pussy ass nigga fucking Tyson Fury fly their bitch ass to ESPN knowing good and damn well that's going to hinder some best fights? Explain how that is good for a fucking boxing fan. These bitch ass niggas in the chat and fucking weirdos talking about, oh, well, they're getting paid. I don't fuck what they're getting paid. Fuck what they're getting paid. Guess what, you bitch ass nigga? I probably make more than you, but do you give a fuck what I'm making? Do you care what I'm making? Your bitch ass is on here watching the Smoke City, you bitch ass nigga. It's horrible for boxing. It's trash. It's absolutely fucking trash. It is good for the boxers, for them to make some bread, but it's fucking trash for boxing because we are boxing fans. If you ain't a boxing fan, what the fuck are you here for? We should be watching the best fights, point blank and motherfucking period. I don't give a fuck what these bitch ass niggas is making. We need to stop talking about the bread, for real, because none of us is getting there, not a goddamn penny. We want the fights. That's what we want. We want to see the motherfucking fights. All right? Point blank and fucking period.
That's a fact. And my stand on it is, I double down on that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't concern myself, with the money and so on and so forth. These dudes are wealthy. They're able to use their bodies and use their craft to take care of their families. Cool. And like my brother BFTB said, Al Heyman is somewhere with something up his sleeve, and that's cool. But if it's not Tank versus Lomachenko up his sleeve, then I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If it's not them figuring out how to get Wilder versus Joshua done, then I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't. You know what I'm saying? And the ESPN I think is good for because it is the biggest sports network, and I think it is going to be more eyes on the sport. I think it is going to be able. We are going to be able to return the sport of boxing to its prominence. I think there's a good opportunity there, especially with the decline in the popularity of the NFL and other sports, so on and so forth. It's a good opportunity to slide boxing right up in there. So I think that's good, and that's good for the sport of boxing. Also, like I said on the Punch Junkie, so y'all had to bear with me, those of you guys who caught it this morning. This ESPN jumping into the sport of boxing is a testament to the work that we've done. When I say we, I'm talking LDBC. I'm talking people who consume the content, people who come in here day in and day out and talk about boxing, people who are doing the work, people who are these independent media outlets, people who support these independent media outlets. Like, it is a testament to all of the work that we have done with regard to the sport of boxing, for them to be able to recognize the value that is in the sport of boxing and the value of the work that we've done. Because let's keep in mind, ESPN has always had boxing correspondents over this whole time. They had Dan Raphael and those other dudes writing articles, following the sport, and so on and so forth. But the words, but the work that they was doing was not sufficient enough to cause ESPN to open up the bag and spend money on the sport of boxing. This is a new thing, and it's based on once again the work that is being done on the internet. You know what I mean? I stand on that. You know what I mean? I definitely stand on that. So I think that is a testament to all of us, top to bottom. You know what I mean? It really truly is. Whether we agree, disagree, don't like each other, whatever the case may be, it is a testament to the work that we do on a daily basis. So I think it's good for the popularity of the sport. I also think it's good because similar to what Legendary was saying, we get we were getting these fights, and we get a lot of fights from the PBC and so on and so forth. But now you got to give us the fights that we want. You feel me? No more keeping Herb versus Charlo from us, and then Charlo loses. You feel me? None of that stuff. We got to get all that out of here. All of the stuff that Tim, what is his name? Tim Williams or Tim Smith, whatever he was talking about when he was saying that the fans don't matter, and I'm paraphrasing. We just got to roll with the excuse me. We got to roll with this, that, and the third, and it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. Nah, you're gonna give us the fights that we want. You feel me? You're gonna give us the fights that we want. Period. And so, for me, it's just, I think that the ESPN's interest in the sport of boxing is good for the sport. All of the promotional games is not good. You know what I'm saying? And so that's where the battle is gonna be. The battle is gonna be these promotional games versus the coverage from the networks. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, where I'm at with that. Period.
So, can I speak one thing to that, and I'm gonna let you go on, Junior.
Go ahead.
One thing I just wanted to say on that, man. Like, man, we just listen, bro. I heard what you said, and I agree with damn near all of it. But if ESPN, who has a huge platform, if ESPN had a huge platform, and if they got Tyson Fury, right? They got Tyson Fury, and they gave this man, and they said, look, we want you to fight Wilder next on ESPN. I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Facts.
If they said, hey, look, we got the bag. We got more bread than DAZN. We got more bread than Showtime. Deontay Wilder, right? Listen. I want you to fight Dillian Whyte next. After you fight Tyson Fury, the winner of that, I want them to fight Dillian Whyte next. If they did that, I'd be all for it. If they said, look, listen, Top Rank, listen, you're with us now. You're with us now. Listen, that's what I want. Crawford versus Spence. We got the money to do it. Let's make it happen next. If that is what ESPN was doing, then it would be good for boxing. But they are not. So it is not.
Facts. That's a fact. Now, for me, and this is my last point, then I'm done. What has to be done, though, is the fact that we got work to do. You know what I'm saying? We got work to do. And the fact is when they roll out these bullshit fights, and ESPN, Mushroom Boxing, PBC, all of them, when they roll out these BS fights that we don't want to see, these fights that we're not clamoring for, these fights that we're not calling for, then we got to act out. Bottom line. So when they bring out Fury and they let him get in there with Cunningham, and nobody watches that shit, and we all take a dump all over it. You feel me? And we're here on the internet going bananas about it, and nobody watches it, right? Then they'll understand. I feel they'll understand, and they'll say, whoa, this ain't going like we thought. And then they'll adjust accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And that's all of them. You feel me? Because the only reason why they do this stuff is because they're allowed to. Because we still continue to accept it. But we have to get to a point where, we absolutely don't accept it. But let me say this, man, before we get out of here. Let me ask this question. I'm gonna come to you, stay ready. So Wilder is not official. They haven't signed it yet, but the WBC did order Wilder to face Dominic Breazeale in a mandatory matchup, man. What are your thoughts on that fight?
Man, I've been waiting on this fight for before the Fury rematch. I want him to decapitate this hoe. I've been waiting on this fight because that motherfucker can't seem to keep his motherfucking mouth closed. Go in this hole, that body that I've been waiting on Deontay Wilder to get, that he said on the Breakfast Club. Let him go and get it. Get this hoe up out of here, because after this fight, he ain't no need for him to even worry about boxing no more. Decapitate that hoe, get him out the way, close this motherfucker's mouth for good, because ain't nobody running from your scary ass. You won't even fight his own brother. Then you went and filed. I'm still tripping. How the fuck do you file a police report in the wrong fucking precinct? Like, you a fucking idiot. Deontay Wilder, don't get this fight handled May 18th. I'll pay for it if it's on pay-per-view. I want to pay for it. This is going to be one of them, like back in Mexico when they take a machete and start chopping these motherfuckers up on live video. Yeah, I'll pay for this. This live. I'm finna see this hoe get murdered live at 5 on pay-per-view. You got my $75. Yeah, go on, get this hoe up out of there, man.
Golly. Body Snatcher, man. Are you back, bro? Or you still somewhere doing push-ups or on the telephone or something? Body Snatcher, you there, bro? Body Snatcher going once. Body Snatcher going twice. I can't wait. I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna figure out how to punch you motherfuckers up out of here. Let me go over to KQKC. KQKC, your thoughts on the Wilder Brazil fight being mandated?
Hey, you know what? I'm with my man. Stay ready. You know, Brazil been opening his mouth too much. He's taking it too serious. And I get it. You know, he was talking shit, and he didn't know that was Deontay Wilder brother sitting next to him. So, of course, you know, you're going to take up for your brother, right? But the whole thing is that his woman was right there. And you know how that shit go. He around the house, man. You let that nigga punk you, you ain't shit. Motherfucker, you ain't shit. You know, and that really fired him up then. You know, he getting hell at home. He went to the wrong damn police station. You know, he just all fucking confused. But that's okay. Deontay Wilder need to whoop his ass, get him out the way, and next fight should be Anthony Joshua. Should be. But we know how it go. You know, let it marinate, right? I can't stand that word, marinate. You know, so that's what's going on. He's talking shit, but you know, sometimes, you know, like when we was in high school, grammar school, all the nigga do talk shit. Then when you whoop his ass, you know, then what? Let me go. Well, now he finna get an ass whooping, and let's see that ass whooping. So that'd be the end of that, and that'd be time for him to retire, so he could join Gale and everybody else. So that's all.
Hey, Junior.
Yes, sir.
If he had that hoe in Alabama, I'm going live. That's a public lynching, dog. I pay for it.
Oh my God, bro. Legendary Talkcast, bro. Talk to me about the fight, man. Wilder versus Brazil, man. Go ahead, family.
Hey, shit, I would ride with my brother. Stay ready out there, goddamn. He say, hey, hey, watch this cut, Junior. Hey, you know they still got death penalty down there in Alabama, goddamn. You hear me? So, hey, man, we probably have to get on that IT together. Stay ready, goddamn.
Hey, shit. Let's ride out. You know what I'm talking about?
Like a motherfucker. Hey, cause that damn show was gonna happen, man. You know, Dominique Brazil, that's that back pocket money, man. You know, that's that shit you put up for a rainy day. You know what I'm saying? Let me go get this shit up out the closet. You know what I'm talking about? So he gonna go over there. That's that money. That's that rainy day money right there,
That's
man.
that fast.
Goddamn right. You know them old school back in the day, they keep that wide in there that they go get to the little side bitches or the kids and shit for the candy. That shit to the side.
That joint that they kept all the coins and single bills in.
Motherfucking crown raw bag around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Goddamn right. You know, they got dice and all kind of shit in that motherfucker.
Swishers, he got all kind of shit in
You
that.
feel me? Yeah. Hey, old keys and shit. Hey, but you know, the cool though, man. My brother BFTV was cooking, man. That nigga, you know, it's frustrating. You know what I'm saying? As a fan now, you know what I'm saying? It's damn near like if a nigga ain't buy selling the trade, and they really ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Meaning these motherfucking promoters and all this type of shit are people who supposed to be providing us with this content and shit. You know, if a nigga ain't buy selling the trade, they damn near ain't fucking with you. So I've been kicking this shit for a little while, man. Even with General Africa, he made a post about something. So I backed out and tried to start the Smoke City challenge, man. Niggas ain't fuck with it. So I understood then that niggas ain't really on no. I ain't talking about nobody. I'm just saying as a whole, motherfuckers ain't talking about no group economics, or they don't see the power that we really have if we stick together. You see what I'm saying? So it's 200 niggas in this motherfucker right now, goddamn. If everybody dropped $2 a day, goddamn, we'll have 144,000, man. We'll be somewhere close to 2,000. The goddamn Harvey Mungill purse WBO was only asking for 200,000 for that motherfucker to hold that fight. So I'm saying, shit, we can have the LDBC promotion, man, or managing company or something. That's the only way we gonna really get the fights that we want to see. Because we just here as fans, we just here to spread the word, goddamn, and put some money in these niggas' pocket. You know what I'm saying? And that shit don't sit comfortable with me. You know what I'm saying? Not from where I come from. I'm from Federal. I'm from Fed, flipping every dollar. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like how that shit there playing out. But hey man, shout out to Black Fight Fan, goddamn. He gave me a shout out the other day on Trill Boxing, man. He said you heard me on Smoke City, man. Hey man, we third coast born. We Texas raised, goddamn. Turn up. Yeah, that's all I got on that.
Yes, indeed.
Outside.
Man, my brother BFTB, man. Talk to me, man. Talk to me. Wilder versus Brazil, bro.
All right, man. So understand something, man. Understand something. There is something about Dominic Brazil, man. There's something about this dude that I hate him.
Damn.
I hate everything about him. I wish all the bad things in life happened to him and only him. And I've been feeling this way for a minute. You know what I'm saying? For a minute. I've been trying to figure out why it is. It's not the fact that in every fight that he fights, he gets sat out. He gets put on his ass in every fucking fight. Like, it's not that. It's not that. It's not the fact that this fucking big titty Jerry Cole soul glow looking orangutan I just look at this dude and I'm just like, bro, I'm trying to figure out how is he good? Like what makes this dude good? I've been wanting this dude's head on the wall for a minute. I'm telling you, man, I've been wanting this dude's head on the wall for a minute. Like just you know what? I think where it started to kick in. It started to kick in when this dude, bro, if he would have just went about his business, if he would have got pieced up by Marcellus, like what really happened, you know what I'm saying, and then went about his business, got a problem with Marcellus, and been real about it, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I think that's my issue, bro. That I recognize fake niggas real fast. I see them. They stand out. They stick out like sore thumbs. I like, okay, I see it. You a fake nigga. I understand that. That nigga right there is a fake nigga. Yeah, I get it. That nigga right there is a fake nigga. Like I can see it. So when this dude, how the fuck you gonna sue a dude that had nothing to do with you getting pieced up? That right there was the epitome of it. That was the epitome. And it's like literally on camera. It's recorded that Deontay Wilder was being held back. He nothing to do with anything. You were pieced up by Marcellus. Now, if he was a man about his shit, if he was a man and was like, yo, your little brother did this shit, right? So guess what? Your little brother did this shit. Now you're going to pay for what your little brother did. If he would have said that, I'm cool. I'm cool. But the fact that you go out and lie, say that somebody jumped you in front of your wife and kids, you lie like a bitch. Bro, that was enough. Before that, I didn't like him. After that, it was, I want all the bad things in life to happen to you and only you, like nobody else. If it's raining, I want it to rain directly on your head. Like if it's snowing, it snows on you and you alone. That's it. I don't care about nothing else. Drive around with the biggest cloud over your head. I can't stand this dude. I want this dude's head mounted on the wall, two spots next to where Anthony Joshua's head is at and where Tyson Fury's head is at. I want that shined up, looking good. And one spot away from where Dillian Whyte's head is going to be. I want this fight bad, and I want him obliterated. Listen, I don't want Deontay Wilder to knock him out early. I want Deontay Wilder to beat I want Dominic Brazil's hair to look like a damn a perm. I want it straight. I want every curl beat out of this motherfucker's head.
Hey, you want to have that rolling Martin Car?
Bro, I want this dude to leave the ring, you know what I'm saying, looking like he just got out the straight shower and got his hair motherfucking flat iron. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want this dude busted, beat, bruised, bodied. Period.
Damn.
He said he wanted him to have that Rolling Martin car.
Yeah, I heard him. Want him to look like, you know, your girl come through when she done got her hair done and you done took her down through there. And all the curls just fell out. You knocked the motherfucking curls loose, man. God, dog,
Knock the wrap off her shit.
Oh shit.
Knocked the wrap loose, man. Took it down through it. Head between the mattress and the headboard. And curls that fell and sweated the fuck all out. You feel me? And she taxed you for the
Goddamn right, goddamn.
She gonna tax you for the hairdo.
Right, nigga. Hey, pay what you owe, nigga.
Pay what you owe.
I'm serious, man. I want this dude slaughtered, bro. Like, I mean, I can't. Yo, I listen, man. I don't mean to go overboard on this. Matter of fact, fuck it. Yes, I do. Look, man. I want this dude. For real, man. I want him body, dog.
Hey, y'all know how I feel. Matter of fact, this is how bad I want this whole dead.
Damn, come on, bro.
I don't mean dead in the literal sense. This is how bad I want Deontay Whyte. My first YouTube video was him getting beat up. Was me talking about him getting beat up and quit running his goddamn mouth. That was my very first YouTube video. Like I'm like, Bill, I don't like this hoe. Like I don't. I'll be honest with you, I want this dude to have reconstructive surgery with Deontay Whyte to get finished with it.
Damn.
Like I want him to have to go get his whole mouth implanted in. He gonna be walking around dentures and a fixed up Texas Chainsaw Massacre face, walking around this hole.
I think
I just want his bottom jaw. That's all I want. He can keep the rest of his head. I just want the bottom. I want the bottom jaw. I want Wilder to mount the bottom jaw on the wall. He can keep everything else. Now, keep everything else. I want the entire. Listen, I want this dude eating from a straw for the rest of his life. I want the entire bottom jaw mounted on the wall.
These messages are not approved. I don't know. I don't even know what to say, man. Shit, we're gonna lose the soup sponsorship. We're gonna lose the straw sponsorship. I want Dominic Brazil to get his ass whooped too, though. I think he's a black white supremacist. You feel me? I think he's a black white supremacist, man. For real, bro.
David Clark.
Yeah, man. I think he is, man. The motherfucker be like, he hate everything black, man. Everything he say, man, is like anti-black, bro.
Woogie boogie.
Yeah, boogity boogity, nigga. Boogity boogity, nigga. You jungle buddy, like that's him, bro. Motherfucker, man. Think about it, man. He got beat up, and then he went to and lied to the police. You feel me? Trying to get a black man choked out. You know what I'm saying? He went to the law. He went to the law.
He divorcing his wife because she married a black man.
Right. He gonna divorce his wife because she a nigga lover. Like, bro, this dude, man, he's a black white supremacist, man. I think, bro, and I can't cheer for that, man. I can't. He was talking about it's time for Adrian Bro. Like he was like, it's time for Broner. He has the loud mouth. It's time for him to be quiet. It's time for him to be silenced. And what he really was saying is that little jigaboo, all that damn talking up, using up all the white man's air. He needs to be quiet. He needs to shut his little black mouth. That's what he used to, man. I don't trust this dude, man. You feel me? I don't trust this dude, man. Period. I don't like him, man. And like I said, who gets in a dust up, bro? In front of your bro, do you understand if I got into a fist fight in front of my wife and my children and I went to the police, my wife would leave me. Like, you have the inability to protect me, bro. The fuck out of here. Like, man, and she should. And I hope his wife's still on the cookie strike, bro. She still ought not be giving him no cookies.
Nah, dude, somebody's smashing that. I'm being dead ass serious. Hey, somebody's smashing his wife out, dude. I'm being dead ass serious. Dude. Yo, hold on a second, bro. I'll be brief about this, bro. Ain't no way in hell. Yo, his wife was there. She know good and damn well Wilder didn't hit that dude. She knows good and damn well Wilder did not hit that dude. She knows it. She was there. She's part of the plot. You know, and them conniving ones like that, man. Yo, bro. Yo, she's mashing somebody else out. Somebody is beating the dust off that. And it was probably some man. Nah, I ain't even gonna go that route. Listen, somebody dark was beating that down. I'm telling you, somebody dark is knocking the dust off that. And that's why this dude and that is why this dude got issues, man. It's a dark skinned dude. And listen, it's a real dark. I'm talking about remote control dark.
He got in tune with his wife.
Yo,
He said,
bro, it's somebody straight out the Congo that's matching up. I'm telling you,
Man.
somebody. I mean, remote control black. I'm talking Wesley Snipes dark. Somebody like that is murdering this, and this dude knows all about it, and he's a soft ass nigga that is allowing shit like that to happen. Like, well, I mean, he's only hitting it on Tuesdays, you know, so it's all right. You know, I mean, she with me the rest of the week though. The rest of the week she with me, so you know what I'm saying. You only smashing on Tuesday, so I mean I got it every day. But that's your wife though, nigga. That's what type of dude that dude is, man. That's what I'm telling you. Somebody's piping that.
As part of the black delegate, I would like to trade Dominic Brazil for Caleb Plant.
I second that, man. I second that.
Yeah, I'm second that.
Hey, stay ready.
I got thirds on that.
Stay ready. You say you want that nigga whole fronts gone, like Eddie Murphy when he was Ray Gibson. He told that nigga boy. he told that nigga, you can say something about my daddy Whyte. Nigga, matter of fact, you can't even say what. Nigga, say little clock or something.
You say watch again. I'm gonna just dive on you.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Like a motherfucker.
Wow.
And the nigga made us look bad, man. Had AJ over there feeling himself talking about you Americans be doing all that talking and went in there and got knocked out. That's why I want to see that hoe get slept. I hope Wild to jump on that hoe head with 2 feet after he sleep his bitch ass too. Get your funk ass up out of here, ho.
Hey, bro, this shit is about to be terrible, man.
If I hear, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Just say watch again. Just say watch again.
Just say I'm gonna whip your ass. Say little clock.
You can't even say watch no more. Say little clock or some shit. You say watch, I'm gonna just die.
This motherfucker Charles D in the chat room. He said, this boy said Brazil's wife getting that soul pole. Hey, man.
Hey, remember that nigga dead president? Hey, remember the nigga that was fucking that nigga Gal on dead presidents when he came from the war?
Yeah.
Hey, that nigga.
That's
Curly motherfucking ass, goddamn right. Curly banging on her. Nigga, I taught her that. Nigga, goddamn right, nigga.
I thought of that.
Never bite the hand that feeds you, bitch.
Nigga, how you think of this fool getting in this house, nigga?
Oh shit. Hey man, y'all.
We in this thing, man.
Hey man.
This is your host.
Thank y'all so much, man, for tuning. Hey, bro. Y'all, man, thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. Really, truly appreciate it, man. Shout out to the LDBC, man. Be sure to visit the website over www.ldbcsports.com. Create a profile while you're over there, man. It's absolutely 100% free, man. Shout out to my brothers, man. VFTB, KQKC, Legendary Top Cat, Stay Ready Boxing. My brother, the Body Snatcher. You feel me? We had, who else we had? We had Santee fall through here, man. Salute. Be sure to subscribe to all my brothers, man. And don't forget, man, check us out here every Wednesday, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Never man who you thought we was, man. It's the LDBC.
Yes, sir.
We right back in this bitch like we left our key. Yeah, man.
Smoke City.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City, my
Smoke City.
Smoke City.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Smoke City, my
Smoke City.